Hey guys, welcome back. In last video, we have learned how we can use simple list, and for that we are using padding also. Now, this is the last example. So I am saving or creating a new file just to understand it later also. So for that I'm creating a new file. I say dart. Here I say simple list view dot dart, and I just copy all the code from here to this file for later referencing if you want to read. Now for this video I am removing the whole padding one, this one, and here I need to use ListView.Builder. You say ListView.Builder. This is the special, you can say, named constructor that we use to create listing, and doesn't need to put this under the padding or container because under the item builder we have all these things. So here in item builder I create this function like this, remember that. And not only item builder, we have an item count also here. So I say item count, and this is the property that we have to initialize the number of item in a list that I want to show. For that I am disabling all these things, and remember that I am enabling the generate list, my all list, this generate list that I want to enable. But here this time I am not using the text widgets. I'm just using a simple text and item like this. We have indexing also, so I will use index also like this, and like that I will use the list, remember. So this one is there. We have to return item also, so that I want to send here. Okay, I need to remove this. This should be string, that's why it's showing error. It should be string, and this is the value that I want to return. Remember that in place of this anonymous function I can use a shortcut lambda expression type of arrow function like this also to remove the return here. So I can remove return from there. So like this I can write in short also list item and index. This is just like a arrow function in JavaScript. This we call single line of function in Dart. Okay, and we can say lambda expression also like this, and we are creating a 30 item from this list we have. Now this list I want to set here. So because this is the item, so this item may have a length like this. So I'm setting a number of element is what? Number of element is what we are generating, 30. Now here we have a two items. First we have a context, and second we have an index, remember. So first the context which we have here, and second item is the index, the item which we are passing from here. We will have an index here, and then I want to set here for one property. So I say text, and that should be written, remember. So here I say text, under this I say items, and here I pass the index. So like this. So we have to pass this is item builder, and we have a child property here. Okay, so we have aunt, we have builder, we are returning a text field here, and this text field size I have to put. So I say style, and I say text style, and here I say font size to 50. Just Control S, and you will see that same listing we have here, but it's showing only 5, not that. Once again I restart this because I have changed the code, and this is the listing, you see. So we have the 29. If I increase here to 40 and I say Control S, you will see that automatically item will increase from here. I have to restart once again because I am changing the value, number of items, you see. Once again if I show you, so we have 39 items in a list, you see. And you see that we do not have a padding or anything here, but if you want to set padding also, it's very simple. Just returning this here we say alt enter, and I say put under this to the padding. Automatically it go inside to the padding, and I say Control S, and you see padding is also working now. So we have a padding here, you see. So in place of text you can put card also, you can put container also, you can put anything whatever you want. But you see that how simple is now to create the listing here. Just create an array of text or the value which you have. This particular item may be map, remember that. We can create a map also, by this way, and that map we can use here to create a multiple element in the particular list, because here we have only single line item, but we may use card also. Under a card we have a images also, we have a icon also, we have a price list also. So whatever you want, you can do that. I will explain each and every in the form of projects, but here it's a fundamental video to understand how to create listing using ListView.Builder. Remember that only one problem we have here, that we do not have a separator between these list items. So how I can use separator, that I'm going to explain in the next video. Okay, how you can use separator. So remember that this is the way to create a list by using list builder. Simple. It's a very simple as compared to last normal listing. Now next video, list view dot separated. How to do that we will see in the next video. So that's all here. Thank you for watching this.